This is the type of day I'm having. I brought my my walking clothes with me. And if I don't get dressed in this car and go straight to walking now that I'm done with what I had to do, if I had to go home and get changed, I wouldn't be at this walking trail. So, here we are. Y'all act like y'all ain't never got dressed in the car before if you want to. But I had to do what I had to do today. That way, I can go up. Let me find my socks. Oh, it's a struggle. All right, now that we are all dressed, for the most part, we're gonna put our tennis shoes on and we're gonna go walk around the walking trail. I'll see y'all on the trail. Look at this. The wind is windy. Oh my God. This bob is all over the place. So we just finished our walk. The wind was the start of the show. It was hot out here. I tried my best with this clip, but this clip was doing nothing. My hair was all over the place. Yes. So let's turn the AC down so you guys can hear me. Not down too far, because I need some AC up in my life. Let's make sure we at least got it on. We don't need it that high. We can just get it focused right. So we just finished our walk today. We got off. We had to change in the car because we had other stuff to do before. I already knew what my day was gonna look like. So in order to get this walk done, I knew that I was gonna have to bring my clothes with me. So I brought my clothes with me. Y'all saw me change in the car. Now our walk is done. Now I need to go to a store here and look for some shoes and some clothes and things. It's the top of the week. It is Tuesday. We are going out of town at the end of the week. We are going to Cartagena, Colombia. So before we do all of that, we got some things to do. Normal, regular stuff. Exercise. We might have to go get some last minute things that I'm going to need for the trip. Do some stuff around the house. Change up the hair. All the things. But right now, we're going to head and go to the store and see if I can find me some shoes. Not for the trip. Well, I might find some shoes for the trip. I just need some, now that spring has come, I just need some regular like sandals, spring stuff. But we might be able to find us some stuff for the trip as well. Although that's not what we're looking for. Whatever. They have a good sale. We're gonna get what we like. So, yeah. Let's go do that. See how long y'all stay up there. I might have to switch out to the other holder because I know y'all gonna fall. Because that don't even look right. Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna back it up. We're gonna see how long y'all stay up there. And 1. Actually, it's staying longer than I thought. That was it. Let me set y'all up, right? I'll catch y'all when we get back to when we get to the store. Bye. These are 11. I wear a size 10. 10s are over here. I have some shoes similar to these right here. Like these. I feel like these are ugly. They don't have a heel, but I feel like those are so basic, but at the same time, basic goes with everything. They're $40. I got a 50% off, so they would be $20.
I grew up with cats and dogs.
Oh, these are kind of cute, but I can't wear an open back. An open back. Well, that was a bust. We didn't find any shoes, but she said she's putting out 300 more pair of shoes. So we might come back tomorrow when they put out some more shoes. We tried. This wind in my hair. Just looking. All right. Let's go home. So I made it home. We went to S&M. We didn't find any shoes. We did our walk. Now, what am I gonna do? I have some editing I need to do. I need to fold some clothes up. I need to get just little tidy things around the house done because I don't like to go on a trip and then come back and have to clean my house. Although the trip is at the end of the week, I have plenty of time to do it. I still just want to make sure it gets done and everything. So right now, if you can't hear me that good, that's the air fryer going because I threw me some shrimp spring rolls in there. So we're gonna eat some shrimp spring rolls right quick because I'm starving. Then I'm gonna make me some grilled chicken in the air fryer and some broccoli. Do some editing, stop, fold some clothes, go upstairs, fold some clothes in the guest room. Yeah, I'll pick y'all back up later. I got stuff to do. Okay? Bye. Gym time. So the key is, I keep telling you guys, whenever you walk. Now we just finished our 30 minutes at the gym. Now we're gonna do a 30-minute walk. I keep telling y'all, that is the hack. That is the key to getting all this. That's the key. You gotta walk and you gotta exercise. I do weightlifting and I walk. Now I'm not gonna get into the semantics of which one you should do first. Some people say you should do cardio, then you should do weights. I don't know. I do what works for me. And what works for me, I know if I lift weights first, I can go walk. If I walk first, I'm gonna be tired. Cardio takes more out of me. It doesn't take as much out of me to lift weights. So I go lift weights first, then I do my walk. You do what works for you. But that's the combination. That's the knockout. That's the 1-2. Don't say I didn't tell you. Workout is finished. Now we're on our way to go get something to eat. Baby says he wants Taco Bell, so Taco Bell it is. That just goes to show, when you're working out, that don't mean you can't eat at fast food restaurants and other things. We've been eating really good lately, so find something healthy to eat at Taco Bell.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your phone up. Why you messing my head up? Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. Cause you're all that I crave, so I wonder, where are you?
Look at me knocking over these people stuff. Let me get this one. Yep. And this one.
Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like when we first met. Oh, I don't care, it's getting too late. I want you and I can't wait. Don't wanna spend a minute without you. I know you feel the same. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come give me.
she's talking about all the rest of it that they had?
Nah, they got the other ones over here.
Ah. Es bueno. Gracias. No, gracias.
My color, keep paying. You are the wrong, right from.
Sabrosa y tan dulce como un mango. Una chica de Bahía con milagros, cantita bien caro. La baiela, brasilera canta a capela. Dime en portugués todo lo que quieras, yo te llego en cualquier manera. Semi-automatic, shoot my shot in verse until I had it. Pajama, she was cinematic. Speak to me in tongues like a fanatic. Yeah, she fan of me gusta bien caro. En un Ferrari bien caro, con mucho clase caro, con un estilo bien caro.
It's on City, Cartagena, Colombia. These raccoons think they're pets. Go get you some fruit. Go up there and get you some fruit. Go get you some fruit. I don't want to play. He is bothering me. He think I want to play. I don't want to play.
He's just looking for food. Food, yes.
I thought, there you go. Get up there with him. Get up there.
You don't want that.
Well, what you want?
Is this ready, sir?
Credit, yes.
Okay.
Keep my hand in the fire. Won't learn my lesson till I let it burn, but never lose my desire. Had it from the moment that I felt my first love. I knew I'd never get enough of you. I'll take the risk like I'm bulletproof. Shots in my heart, but it bleeds the truth. A part of every little thing I do, like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo. I'll always have you. Ooh, like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo. I'll always have you. Ooh. My inhibitions fade away. Can't think with my head, my gut won't let me change. Try to deny, but you beg me to taste. If I end as the loser, it'd be worth the game. Cause I can never get enough of you. I'll take the risk like I'm bulletproof. Always on my heart like a tattoo. A part of every little thing I do, like a tattoo. I swear every time is the last time I let you get up under my skin. I wanna let the ink dry, but wanna try till it's right. Here we go again. If I am love and love is I need you more than I would admit. Please be kind to me, baby. Like a weapon, you slay me forever. Connected like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo. I'll always have you. Ooh, love's a tattoo. Ooh, just like a tattoo. I'll always have you.
Hey, don't go out there. You tripping. You're gonna hurt yourself. There's rocks on there.
So hey you guys, I just wanted to pop in here on the end of the video and say I hope you guys enjoyed the take along that we brought you guys along with us. Colombia was amazing. I have noticed that every time that I travel internationally, the culture, the one thing is the cultures are different in different places, but I seem to always take something back in regards to bringing it back to God and biblically. It's just so different in other places. On this trip to Colombia, one of the things that I noticed was the people were very, very nice. I would not say, like in Cartagena, I'm sure in some places in Colombia, it still reads like a third world country. If I'm being honest, there are some places in America that you could go that read like a third world country. Where we stayed in Cartagena, it was very built up. We stayed in an Airbnb that was very nice, that was connected to a beautiful mall that we didn't show, that had all of the essential things that you need to live, just like we were living here. But there weren't any rundown buildings. We didn't see any slum. But I say all that to say, people are living very good lives in other places. And it made me very grateful for what I have. Upon going to Colombia and seeing the hustle that the people had, yet still the great attitudes that they had, it made me get my attitude in check. There's sometimes where I wake up and I just feel like I've worked really, really hard, yet I feel like I'm behind in some areas of life. I should see a different fruit for my labor. I'm just being honest with y'all. I've worked since I was 15, and I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, well, I'm tired. I say that I want to be semi-retired or work, how do you say it? Work optional by 55. And I'm 42 right now. But you go to these other places and people are just in amazing spirits and they're living with less. And there's this great food, there's this great atmosphere, and everybody is just amazing. So I came back from Colombia very, very grateful. Very, very grateful. Another thing is, when I go to these other places and I see the way that other people are living in these other countries with the same amenities that we have for less, I'm not gonna lie. And me and my partner have talked about this. We are both empty nesters. If you don't know what an empty nester is, that means that our kids have left the home. It is just he and I. The last August of 2024, we're in 2025 now. The last child left and went off to college. So it's just he and I. So basically we can work, travel, do whatever we want to. You have an empty house. You don't have anyone to worry about getting someone to babysit for. We just have a different freedom now going forward in this different chapter of our life. And when I go to these different places, and we've talked about it, I really, really want to live outside of America for the next chapter of my life. Don't know when. I'm putting it in the air because he and I have talked about it. He feels the same way. But when I go to these places, I am amazed. Vacation is supposed to be for peace. Let me say that. But when you go to some of these different places like Thailand, I visited, and Colombia just recently, there's this certain sense of peace in the air. Yeah, it could be busy in regards to movement, but nobody's in a hurry, if that makes sense. Yeah, people are moving, they're going fast, they're getting where they need to go, but nobody's in a hurry. It doesn't seem stressful. It's very, very laid back. It doesn't seem, although there's people that are living there that are living in poverty, it doesn't seem as if their system is set up to demean you or keep you in debt or create a horrible lifestyle for you. It really, if you go and live somewhere else and you work as hard as you worked in America in that new place, I don't see you not being able to live a nice life. I just don't see it. I do not see it. So I say that to say we came back from Colombia very grateful. I cannot wait to go on my next international trip We are already planning our next international trip. I know where I'm going. Y'all might not know, but I know where I'm going. And it's just, it just gives you a different perspective on the life that you live here, one, in America, and how America is a scam. I'll let that sink in for a minute. America is really a scam. And I say America is a scam because we had an incident in Colombia where my eyes were completely open. To make a long story short, when we were on the flight, my ears were really hurting. And we travel a lot, so that had never happened before. I asked the flight attendant when I was exiting the flight, what was going on? Why was my ears hurting? I've never had this happen before. So she told me, she said, have you gotten over a cold recently? Do you have a sinus infection? To my knowledge, no, I did not. But she's told me, she said, well, you have one coming on. That's the only reason that happens. I'm talking about piercing pain to where I was clenching my teeth and I was almost crying. So we get off. She tells me that whenever we exit the plane, we need to go to a pharmacy and we need to tell them what is going on, what our symptoms are, that we are having a sinus issue, and get some medicine. Sounds simple enough, but I'm in Colombia and I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to do what she said. Let's see how it happens. We go to the pharmacy. We use a translator. I speak a little bit of Spanish, so I'm telling her what we need. Pull out the translator just so we make sure we get what we need and she don't give us anything else. The pharmacist behind the counter converses with another pharmacist that's in the aisle. They converse for a little bit. I tell her my symptoms. She gives both me and my partner 2 weeks worth of 500 milligram amoxicillin. 4. You hear me? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? 2 weeks worth of amoxicillin for our sinus infection. 500 milligram amoxicillin. 2 weeks worth for both of us for $15. It was literally a 10-minute visit. We walked to a pharmacy, talked to a pharmacist. We did not see a doctor. We did not have to wait in line. We did not have to pay $15. I still have some of the amoxicillin in the bathroom because we took our 2 weeks worth and I think we still had like 3 pills left. And I was like, America's a scam. They scamming us. They're over here, we paying $25 copay, $50 copays. Then they still sending us a $500 bill in the mail. And we got to wait 2 hours in the waiting room just to see a doctor to say that we already have a cold that we knew we had when we came in here. We just need the medicine for. America's a scam. And I got to go. America's a scam. If you ain't heard it before, you can say you heard it here. Taya told y'all, America is a scam. And I'm on my way out. I am just waiting for God to provide for my exodus. I'm going to take y'all with me, so y'all not going to leave me. I'm not going to leave y'all. Nevertheless, America is a scam. They are scamming us. The American dream ended in the 80s. There is no more American dream. If you want the American dream, you got to go outside of America. Of millions of people that live here, 1% of our population live very comfortably. They're millionaires, 100,000aires. It's a scam over here. Make it make sense. It does not. Nevertheless, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Although I'm talking y'all heads off, I am tired from our travels from Colombia. Just wanted to let y'all know I'm glad y'all came. I'm glad I was able to bring y'all along. And I hope that in the coming time, you guys can also visit places like this because it just expands your mind. I mean, when you go and you see these other places and you realize things like America is a scam, it expands your mind. We had an amazing time. I can't say to date right now, Cartagena, Colombia, and the private island that we stayed on of Baru, Colombia, those 8 days were the best vacation I have ever had. Best vacation I have ever had. We stayed 4 days in the city, then we did those 4 days that you saw on that private island, which was the best combination of a vacation I've ever had. And that's how Babe wanted to do it. That was his idea. He was like, why don't we get an Airbnb in the city for 4 days? And then after we, walked around, we've experienced the culture, we kind of got tired of the hype. We went to a private island for the remaining 4 days of the vacation, and we just relaxed and loved it. We had that private tree hut villa on a private island with our own private pool. It was amazing. Y'all saw it. Yeah. I'm going to link down below I was going to gatekeep. I'm not going to even lie. I'm not going to even lie. I was going to gatekeep. I was not going to link the name of where we stayed because, and I'll tell you why. Because it was so luxurious and so peaceful. I don't want people to go there and change that. Now, in saying that, I will say that place is very specific to a certain group of people. And let me explain that right quick and then I'll let y'all go. The private island where we stayed, don't think that you're going to go there and it's going to be like a hype scene. And that's where you go with your partner, like we did, after you stayed in Cartagena, where the partying and the nightlife is, which we experienced, which was really, really, really nice also on its own in one aspect. You go there to relax. We had dinner on the beach. We went to a rooftop bar. That place is for relaxation. So I'll link it below, but I don't think that's where you're going to go and that ain't somewhere you go and take a girls trip, unless you and your girls just want to chill out, because there is no club there. It's just real laid back nature. You saw the beauty in it. Just, yeah. So I'll link it below, but yeah, we just got home from our flight. I took a shower, put this wig up in a clamp, and I'm about to take a nap because I'm tired, but it was nice. I'm glad y'all went with us, and I hope y'all come back because that's what we do here. We just be over here being taken. So I will see you guys later. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. Talk to you soon. Bye.